out of this storm, I will not only quit the slave trading business, but I'll become a minister for you. Well, they got out of that storm. And that's why the Amazing Grace is such a precious song to all of us. Listen to the words. A man who's been through a storm. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Listen to him as he goes through the storm. Was grace that taught my heart to what? Fear. And grace, my fears revealed. How precious did that grace appear? The first hour I what? First believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares. Say the rest. We, come on, have already come. Was what? Grace brought us safe thus far. And grace lead us on. What church are we at? Grace will lead us home. What church are we at? Grace will lead us home. But it gets better than that. Because of him, he mentored the next guy, who was William Wilberforce, who made the argument to stop the international slave trade. So you can't tell me that God can't get you through a storm. You can't tell me that when he wraps his arms around you, you won't get through a storm. You can't tell me that he won't walk with you and talk with you and get you through a storm. So I'm about to take my seat. You know, I don't like to be long. So I'll just tell you how you make it through a storm. Look upon the hills, which cometh your help, and you'll make it through a storm. Fall on your knees with your face to the rising sun, and you'll make it through the storm. Make sure your soul is anchored in Jesus, and you'll make it through the storm. On Christ, the solid rock, you stand, and you'll make it through the storm. Reach out to the hem of his garment, and you'll make it through the storm. Cast all your cares, not a bit, just a little bit, all your cares on Jesus, and you'll make it through a storm. Pray without ceasing, and you'll make it through the storm. Hide your word in your heart, and you'll make it through the storm. Clean out your prayer closet, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll wipe away all your tears, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll hold your hand forever, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll walk with you through the school district of Philadelphia, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll be there when you lose a loved one, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll walk with you when you don't know how you can make it, and you'll make it through a storm. He'll give you fire shut up in your bones, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll give you strength that you didn't know you had, even when you're not in the gym, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll guide your feet and keep you from holes you might fall in, and you'll make it through the storm. He'll be there in your front, your back, and side to side, and you'll make it through the storm. No matter what, put your hope in Jesus Christ, and you'll make it through the storm. Doors of the church are open. If you want to know how to make it through a storm, and you want to know that you're neither going to be out of a storm, coming out, in a storm, or going through a storm, you got to have Jesus in the boat with you. He already paid the price to get on the boat. And the boat's going to have some smooth sailing. You're going to see some sweet things. It's like a cruise ship. It takes you to some destinations. But every once in a while, sometimes more than not, you can't tell, storms will come up. But he'll be right there with you, watching the wind and the waves. And he might give you peace when everybody else are looking around. And the best part is, no matter what happens on this side, when you get to the other side, you would have made it through the storm. So if you want to know how to make it, you got to ask Jesus into your life to be your personal Savior. You don't have to join this church, but I would like you to. If you walk down the aisle, whatever church you do, if you ask Jesus into your life, he's not just going to save you, but he'll you make it through the storm. And the storm never stops. He'll give you the peace. And the peace that he gives, the joy, the world didn't give it. So the world can't take it away. The peace that he gives, the world didn't give it. So the world can't take it away. I'm talking about how to make it through the storm. Is there one? Is there one?